Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back in bed. Let's just piss the haters off, because the haters love when I vlog from bed. It's funny because I don't really pay them much mind. But then, like, I think that they're funny, and I laugh with my sisters a lot. I was like, there's a lot of things that they're just like contradict themselves about, and I don't know. It's just they're funny. They're sad too. I feel every time somebody comes on there and says something really negative about me, I pray for them because I pray for them because their life is so empty almost. That's what they have to do with their time, is to come on my, what's happening here? Excuse me. So, first let me apologize about the video today. Today's video is when I'm vlogging this right now. When you're watching this, or when this is posted on the 4th of January, today is the 4th of January. Because yesterday we spent all day working in the office. And last night I had a lot of issues editing all the footage. We didn't even get, like, I don't know, I guess we could actually say an eighth of the way done, because we got the 1/4 of the room cleared out and the stuff dealt with, and the stuff from that part of the room reorganized. And then today Jimmy is going to rip up the carpet and peel up the flooring stuff, you know, like the tack strip and stuff. I did talk to him about going a little further into the room instead, because what happened was, yesterday I sat in my rollator while we were working for a good 2 hours, and then I sat on the couch, and then I went back in the rollator for dinner. And by the time I came back to bed, my wound had opened up a little bit where the boo-boos were. And I was very, okay, it hurt like the dickens. It was very tender to the touch. It was, it's very sore. It's very swollen. And I think I just did too much. I wasn't given limits, to be honest with you. It's like, know your body. But yesterday, to be honest with you, I was pumped. I was excited to get working on it. I was excited to get it done. I was excited to be out with my family in the living room. And I might have just pushed myself a little too hard. So today, Jim and I talked about what we're going to do today and what we originally had on the schedule. He doesn't want me to do any out-of-bed activities. Maybe come to the table for dinner later. That is because tomorrow we have appointments. He has an appointment in the afternoon. I have an appointment in the morning. I'm getting my second radiation on my shoulders, well, the last radiation on my shoulders. So I did the right one last week. We're going to do the left one tomorrow. And then he has his follow-up with the primary after that. Sorry. I'm a bit emotional about it. You know, when I get to do things for myself, or that are pre-cancer vibes, I feel so good. And then when something like this happens and my body reminds me, hey dude, what are you doing? Do you know what you've gone through? What you know what you're going through? You can't really do this. And maybe not at this pace. That's what we discussed. Me and my body had a discussion. So last night again, and it's not him, I'm not blaming him, it's just the way my body's working, is that I fell asleep around, I don't know, I guess around like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I woke up at midnight. Jim's game had like light bursts, and I guess my brain was still in, like, it wasn't quite in REM sleep, and it was in like nap mode. So it woke me up, and then I was up till 6:30 this morning. I tried everything to go to sleep, and nothing was working. I actually went to the bathroom around 3:30, and when I was getting back into bed, I touched my phone. I leaned on my phone, and I accidentally FaceTimed my sister. And I hung right up, and she texted me this morning. She said, I hope the 3:30 FaceTime was an accident. I said, oh my gosh, it was so an accident. I'm so sorry. Wasn't sure how far it connected, you know? Because it was 3:30 here. It was 2:30 here. It was 3:30 there. And I was like, oh my God. She probably just got to sleep, if she's sleeping. She doesn't sleep much either. I think my family is just like a case study in medical anomalies. You know, we should just, if you're out there and you want some medical anomaly case studies, just come to see my family. So then I thought I would just come on here and just like let you guys know what was going on. I did talk to Jim, like I mentioned, about like possibly what we could do today. Sorry, I felt like that was just ringing in my ears right now. So I talked to him possibly about what I can do to help today, or what we can get accomplished today. When you see the video, you'll know that there's a huge pile of stuff in front of the closet door. Like, and I do want to work in sections. But I said to him, cleaning might have to be like the first major task, and all of this stuff really has to find a home, because I don't know what we're going to do with it if we don't, you know? A lot of it just needs to get put in its appropriate boxes. A lot of it needs to get put back where it belongs. Like when we attacked the pile yesterday, or actually the night before last, there are these 2 giant bags of like holiday pillows, and I'm like, why are they in here? It's like, because I didn't know where to put them. I was like, well, I appreciate that. But I did tell you to put them in the shed, because they're in like the vacuum seal bags. So I was like, I did tell you to put them in the shed. He's like, yeah, I just haven't gotten out there yet. I said, so you did know what to put them. You just didn't get out there yet, and I understand. It's just funny the way he communicates sometimes, you know. I emotionally am dealing with it. I'm doing the work. I am having the breakdowns, the breakthroughs, and the breakouts of the mental blocks that are getting in my way sometimes. So I am doing the work. I am also doing the physical therapy. Today I am not going to participate in my leg lifts. Again, because my leg is really in a lot of pain. And I was wondering about the topical medication. So I have the Voltaren cream, which is the anti-inflammatory. I still have that. That can go on my knees because, you know, I still have arthritis too. Like, you know, cancer and arthritis. It's like, which one's kicking my butt first and worst today type of thing. So we'll see. I don't know exactly what the story was or what I'm going to do to treat myself, but I said to my husband this morning, he's like, I got to get myself something to eat when I'm done with my vlog. And I was like, yeah, me too. And he's like, well, what do you want? And I'm like, he's like, all right, I'll just make myself something. I said, honey, you have to make sure I eat. I just meant nothing sounds good. Like if I think of all the food, nothing sounds good. but I have to eat something. He's like, oh, no, I'll take care of you. I was like, okay. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, I thanks everybody. I truly want to thank everybody. I'm sorry, the eczema on my shoulder's itchy. I truly want to thank everybody for all your patience and understanding at this time. I was really super excited to have like normal content on my videos on my channel, but like I said, the editing process was like just my eyes. It was so bad yesterday, and I don't know if that's why. If I was in pain, so sometimes when you're in pain, you just easily frustrate when things don't go right. The phone just being jumpy. I know that Apple, the downside to Apple is they said that they admitted that they stopped supporting 2 phones ago. So they're on 13 and I have an 11, and they don't support the 11 as much as they did before the 13 came out. And I understand it sucks, and is that why? And I checked on the app for iMovie, and so if there was any bugs in it, like people were reporting anything lately, so just having a lot of issues, and it was very frustrating. My phone's memory is good. I restarted my phone. What I haven't done is backed up my phone for a while. I should do that. That's what I should have Jimmy do for me today. Back up my phone. I lost a sticker on the right side of my right breast, which I'm not sure if they need anymore. That might have been part of my right shoulder. See, like this marking here, this is to help me be level inside the thing they created. This marking on my arm is to help me be level inside the brace that they created, you know? And then these markings correspond with how I sit in the brace. So there's like a mark on the brace. So basically, I line my arm up here with the top of the brace, and then this mark lines up with the piece that's on the brace. But I don't know if that was just for my right shoulder, and I don't need that anymore. So I'm concerned. The sticker came off on the right side of my breast. The 4 stickers in the middle of my chest are still there, and the stickers on my left forearm are still, and my left upper arm are still there. So that's good. So, oh, and the ones that are on my rib cages, there's some here. There's markings here. But I just told my family yesterday, I said, Wednesday night, don't use any hot water. And they looked at me like this, and I was like, I'm going to take the longest shower ever. I said, every single one of these marks is coming off. You know, when you have a daily reminder of having a brace, that is one of the daily reminders, physical reminders that you have cancer. You obviously have emotional, you have pain and that kind of thing, but like not just for you to be reminded, but for like you to remind the world that you have cancer. This is another one. This to me is like a daily shout in the face that like, hey, do you remember when they wrote all over your body because you had cancer? Like that, you know? So I'm going to wrap this up here. I just wanted to really jump on here. It's not very long. It's not very much, but I wanted to just update you on how I'm feeling and what's going on, and why, if like you didn't see anything at 8 o'clock this morning, and maybe just to tease you in anticipation of like the office space. I have to tell you that just doing the few things that we did yesterday, like my heart is like, because I cannot wait to get back in there and craft. Yeah, so it's just amazing. Like, I'm just moved. I'm moved. I'm amazed. It's incredible. So listen, I love you guys. I really do. And if nobody's told you today that you are loved, you can always come by and you can hear me look you straight in the eye and tell you that I love you. Or sideways in the eye, because I'm like laying down. I'm trying to be silly. All right, I love you. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye.